Hi, this is Kris Keppeler with Does This Happen to You? The podcast where we explore the more bizarre ways of getting through your day. This week, we have another story by one of my favorite writers, Kathleen Toohill, who you'll find on Medium.com. And here is The Sexiest Jobs for Men, according to one woman, number 12 through 19. The Good Men Project recently published a list of the 11 sexiest jobs for men, according to women. Somewhat inexplicably, this was written by a man, though I suppose I have to admit that men understand me better than I understand myself. I thought the list was remarkably accurate, particularly number 6, accountant, self-explanatory, and number 9, construction worker. To quote the piece's author, having a construction worker who can handle his own against massive beams and heavy machinery is quite appealing. You're telling me. While I wholeheartedly agree with these rankings, I found the piece disappointingly limited in scope. I would therefore like to submit rankings number 12 through 19, with the caveat that, as opposed to the original post, these rankings are my personal opinion and do not apply to all women in the world. 12. Flower pot. Women want men who will keep them enclosed in safe places and help nourish them from seed to beautiful blossom. Flower pots are simple yet sturdy, yet not so sturdy that they preclude emotional vulnerability. And if you drop one and it breaks, you can always buy another one. 13. Pirate, preferably from the Caribbean. If there's one thing that drives women crazy, it's scurvy. While scurvy has largely been eradicated thanks to modern medicine and Tropicana orange juice, men with this disease can hook women who like being caretakers. All of them. Extra points for pirates with scurvy who live in the Caribbean and domestically abuse their partners, because they may be Johnny Depp. 14. Donut hole. Donut holes are crunchy on the outside and doughy on the inside. That is to say, they bury their emotions so deep that you have to bite them to figure out what's hiding in there. Donuts are also the equivalent of bad boys, because women shouldn't want them, but they do anyways. If sex appeal has historically been a problem for you, try becoming a donut hole. 15. Elon Musk. Women like men who are inventive, driven, and can jet off to Mars anytime they feel like it. If you're having trouble landing a date or locking down a girlfriend, ask yourself, are you Elon Musk? If the answer is no, well, at least you have a goal to work towards. 16. Potpourri. Have you ever smelled potpourri? It's pungent and complicated with just the right amount of mystery to it. Women love to date potpourri because they can't figure it out right away, which keeps them coming back for more. If there's one thing women love, it's uncertainty about the emotional availability of their partner. 17. The Grinch, from How the Grinch Stole Christmas. He may not be the friendliest guy, but he knows what he wants, and he pursues it at all costs, which women find very sexy. He has a tiny little dog, which women love, and knows a lot about presents, which women doubly love. The Grinch also becomes a completely different person by the end of the book, which proves to women that men really can change, at least after significant nagging and tears. 18. Bubbling stream. Women like men who can go with the flow and know how to be gentle, yet can also sweep them off their feet, sending them tumbling along with the current, cursing as they realize they never took their iPhones out of their pocket, and why didn't they just back up their pictures to iCloud like the annoyingly smug Apple genius told them to do? Becoming a bubbling stream is a great way to show a woman that you have a sense of humor and potentially trout living inside you. 19. Amazon gift card. Amazon gift cards are ubiquitous, easy to get along with, and never get turned away from parties. When Amazon finalizes its takeover of the world, you'll be able to use an Amazon gift card instead of cash or credit at any store or restaurant. When a woman checks out an Amazon gift card, she sees high earning potential and a great way to invest in her future. Thanks so much for listening. If you like this story or my podcast, please share and let me know. You'll find me on Twitter at Kris KK Aria, Pinterest, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Remember, it's Kris with a K. I'm always looking for fun stories to narrate, so if you're an author or writer with a story which fits the "Does This Happen to You" theme, please contact me or comment on my Podbean page. And if you want to hear multiple stories like this multiple times per week, please become my podcast patron. Just click the link on my Podbean page.